So here we are. I said I would make another video on the Deko inverter welder. This is on Amazon, I think for 140 bucks or something like that. This is an amazing little machine, small, lightweight, and I did say I was going to post another video on 220, running the machine on 220, and here we are. I have my 220 plug here. I don't have a whole lot in my garage as far as power, so this may be an idea for you guys. I have my compressor here. big air compressor. I forget how many gallon it is. And I have a 30 amp 220 line going to this compressor right here. And what I did was, I originally had the feed coming right into here. My panel's like 10 feet away. So what I did was, because I don't have a lot of space in my panel, I came over here and I ran my feed that was originally going into my compressor into this 4-square electrical junction box here. And I bought this 220 outlet off of Amazon. It was like 18 bucks, and I mounted it to the face here. You can buy a 4-square with a knockout in the back, has a hole in the center. And what I did was I took the feed into the junction box, and then I fed my plug, my 220 plug for my welder, and then I came out of that same junction box and I hit my compressor. Now obviously you can't run both together, you know, because the Deko will probably draw a lot of amperage. But this gives you the option to still be able to run both pieces of equipment, your compressor and your welder. You know, most of the time you can. My compressor's pretty big, so I could fill my compressor. I have plenty of air in there right now. This goes as high as 150, and you know, I don't have any issues. I think I was running my, you know, my angle sander or grinder, no problem. You know, I don't leave the compressor in auto. I just leave it in off. When it starts to get low, I put it in auto, especially when I'm running, you know, now that I'm running this machine here off of the same circuit. So it's kind of, you know, whichever circuit you're using, obviously just shut the other one off. Otherwise you'll trip a breaker. There's no real fire hazard or any electrical hazard. The breaker will do its job, and it'll trip the circuit. So you'll be good to go. So I set everything up. I finished up maybe like 10 minutes ago, and I was itching to plug this thing into 220 and see what it can do. And this thing is amazing on 220. I mean, the only thing I can say is my amperage, I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's a little blurry. Maybe I'll zoom out a little bit. But my amperage is not reading the same way it did on, here it is, it's climbing now. So I think my dial is a little out of whack. So when I crank it all the way up, I'm at 127. And I don't remember in my last video what it was reading. But now it doesn't start to register. Like it's registering at 50 amps, it's now registering, or it's only registering 19. I think it's just a lagging thing, because then it starts to climb and then eventually hits 50. I think that's just a matter of, you know, calibration of the, maybe this little dial and, you know, what is actually putting out. Because I had it on, I think I had it on 90 or 110. It's definitely burned 110 amps, because 70 amps I would be sticking the rod. So I think I had it around 85 for this. At least that's what it's telling me, 85. But it'll eventually climb up Not sure what's up with that. Like I said, I think it's a calibration thing. Shit, it's not a big deal. You can always dial the rod in as long as you're getting voltage through it. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, set it up here. Now I have it stationed on the bench. I got my rods up top, right there. And I usually get a couple rods now, and I'll throw them on the wood burning stove here, and I'll let them dry out before I start using them. But I'm telling you, this thing kicks ass. On 220, it absolutely kicks ass. I just ran this. These are 2 beads. It's still hot. And it's 60-13. What's that? 3/32 rod. It loves this rod, by the way. It loves it. But look how nice that is. And this is, I believe it's 3/8 steel angle. Let's get a caliper and see what's up. Let's just verify. We won't play any games here. And let's see what we got. The old General from Harbor Freight. There's a TV. We got power block going. And this is, just give you a quick, we're doing a little overhaul here in the shop. Just got a bunch of Husky cabinets, wall cabinets. We're putting those up. That's a RC car. I gotta get back to that. But yeah, running the whole wall with some Husky cabinets. Let's check this puppy out. But look at that weld, man. Look at that. Little Mighty Mouse welder. This thing kicks ass. I don't care what anybody says. There's some other reviews out there. And what do we want to do? This infraction? Let's see. Mode. Yeah. So I got it zeroed out. I don't know if you can see it. Let's check it. Check it out. What is that? 7/16? Is that what I see? $13.30. If we brought it down a little bit smaller. 3/8. It's a little heavier than 3/8. For you guys that don't know what 13/32 is. It's a little bit bigger than 13/32. 3/8. But look at that, man. Is that killer or what? That is awesome. That is a nice welder right there. I mean, I'm no pro, but for 3/8 steel, you know, a nice corner. This was well prepped too. The other stuff that I did, I really didn't prep. I just started grabbing metal and burn it. But this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I have no complaints about this welder, other than my display, my amperage display. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's up with that. I don't like that. I'm gonna call Deko about it and say, yo, what's up? What's going on here? But this thing kicks ass. This thing didn't trip off or do anything when I welded this. And this is some heavy, that's some heavy steel for this little machine on 220. I mean, I've burned this on 110, but it is killer on 220. Incredible. And that's on a 60-13 rod. If I ran a 70-18, this thing would probably be smooth as a baby's ass. Look at that. And it is nice and it's cooked in there. It's like ragu. It's in there. Look at that. That is nice. I bought this puppy on Amazon too. Love Amazon. This is an awesome welding helmet. I don't know if you can see in there. It's got all your different settings. You see that? There you go. Yeah, this is killer. I wish I had a better camera. I'd show you some burning through the mask. You know? But man, look at that. Fills it nice. Let's check the backside. See what that looks like. I don't know if you can see in there. You can see the heat in there. I tacked up on the back on this one. I don't know if you can see that. But it cooked in there. It's cooked in there. Shake and bake. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so hyped over that. I really love this machine. I mean, for the money, you can absolutely not beat this. You can't beat it. And if you get a decent heavy extension cord, like I was running it off of before, like a 10 gauge or 12 gauge extension cord, you can take this wherever you want. Or even if you have like a generator, a decent sized generator, you can take it and just go burn. I mean, the thing is so light, I can't get over it, and it's so nice. This is such an awesome machine. Looks like a transformer or something, doesn't it? I like it. It's awesome. Yellow. Awesome yellow. My plug's yellow. It's like got it going on. You know? Sounds corny, but look at that. I'm going to be up all night. I hope this helps you guys out. And, you know, I'm gonna burn this other side in. I'm just practicing my welding. I'll probably do a cap on top or something. I'll probably try to do some fills here on these welds or these holes. Try to fill that in. But yeah, man, I said I would do a review on 220, the Deko on 220, and here it is. 3/8 plate right there with a 3/32, 6013 rod. The machine was registering at like 80 amps, but on there it actually says 110 on the dial. I think something's up there. So we're going to call Deko about that and see if they can do anything. Maybe it'll send me another machine. But dude, if 134 bucks or 30, whatever it was, Jesus, you can use the machine for one job and throw it out. I love it. I love this little guy. I actually put my MIG welder. I usually leave that on the bench. That puppy's stored away, you know, because I got a new lady here, and her name's Deko. Hey, listen, I hope this helps. I said I would make another video, so here it is. You can check out the weld, man. Love it. Different angles, up close. Right down there. Check it out. I mean, that's hype. I am hype. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope this helps. I hope that little trick, a little cheat, I'll call it, with the electricity helps you guys out. Didn't have any issues with tripping or anything like that. Haven't even overheated the machine. So it's been good. And you can see how heavy the steel is. We measured it, caliper. There's nothing really more I could say other than this machine is just, this welder's awesome. For the money, you cannot beat it. Period. Hands down. That's it. I hope you guys, hope this helps. Take care, fellas. Take care. See ya.